And just like that, I'm live. So I'm a little bit early, so no worries, no stress. I'm well aware of the fact that I am early. I like to do that these days. Jump in a little bit earlier. It's just it's just fantastic fun. So it is now 5:57. So I thought we'd give it a couple of minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna move this just a smidge. I'll explain that in a little bit. There's a reason for me moving the camera, and I saw somebody jump on like a minute ago, but that's okay. We're still a couple of minutes early, and there's a reason for that. So I hope everybody's had a fantastic week this week, and I hope that your weekend was fantastic. I've got a little table underneath this bar that I need to move. Well, my goodness, where is the time to do everything? So, anyways, so let's see if I can clear this up a little bit. Yeah, we're still a little bit early. Um, Creeping Death started playing on the Mac Pro. Let me see if I can move this just a smidge. I thought because Creeping Death started playing, it's a good idea to start the stream. Always a good idea to start the stream when Metallica Creeping Death starts playing. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Okay, um, so yeah, well, it's as close as we're gonna get to 6 p.m. So I definitely wanted to share this. I just wrapped up a video, and I've never done this before, but I have dropped it for January the 20th, January the 22nd of next year. And it's going to be interesting. I would love to see what YouTube does with it. But, anyways, so normally now I'd be sitting here with a beer or a whiskey or a something at least to drink. And I decided, based off of my analytics from Friday I dropped a little, have a great weekend video, and I really honestly thought short was really well edited, really well filmed. I started at like 4:30 in the afternoon, um, possibly a little bit later, and then I think I finished at like 5:30 with the little video. I thought it was bloody well done, and it got 136 views. For a Friday afternoon, I doubt that's good. And this afternoon, I was sitting watching something on the television, um, and I thought to myself, "Hold on, that's extremely low for a Friday afternoon," and it penny dropped literally. So I doubt YouTube likes people drinking a spot of alcohol while you're making a video. And even though I have a drink every now and then, I don't see that I have a problem. I can understand why they're doing it. So out of respect, I will not be doing this. In fact, I've moved my not sponsored at all, but I've moved my drinking habits over to this stuff, and it is pretty good. So we'll see. Mm, good. I will have a whiskey afterwards. Oh dear me! I thought the whiskey was out of the shot. Forgive me for moving the camera again. Um, but out of fear that they won't like it, I'll respect YouTube's wishes to not have alcohol. I don't condone alcoholism or anything like that. I believe that just like anybody else, you're entitled to, have a drink every now and then. After a long week, that's normally a good thing. Normally, ringing in the week to be successful, I'll normally sit down, have a whiskey. If it's hot outside, I'll have a beer. But yeah, I'll respect YouTube and not drink on this channel. I the minute I started with it, I saw my viewership just plummet, and I understand why. And it's going to take a while for it to pick up again. But you have to ask yourself, what's the purpose of the channel? And if you want to see X amount of growth over a period, you don't do anything to upset the bosses. So that's my attempt on doing that. I may one day do a couple of live streams where we have a couple of drinks and have a couple of laughs, which would be entirely appropriate. But for now, let's not do this. So yeah, that's been my realization. Um, this week, anything exciting happening this week? I can't think of anything. I can literally not think of anything. I think this is going to be a cool, calm, and collected, quiet week for a change, which would be nice. My wife and I, we started watching Battlestar Galactica. In fact, I started watching Battlestar Galactica, and she chimed in, which is nice for a change. And so I'm watching Battlestar Galactica. We're on season 4, but between season 3 and season 4, spectacular gap. I'm talking a gap the size of literally the Grand Canyon. And I couldn't figure out what was going on until I went onto eBay and I saw there were a couple of movies that they made, 2 to be exact, that I found. There possibly more. So I'm thinking there's a movie between season 3 and season 4. So I'll order the DVD and see if it fits in. But yeah, Battlestar Galactica, a lot of fun, spectacular fun, to be honest. And I'm not looking forward to it being finished. I know there's another season or another series that they created, which was Caprica. I'm not entirely sure whether it's something that I care to watch. Like, I kind of bought into the characters, so I'm not sure whether it's going to translate on who they were by watching Caprica. I think it'll be a new story. We'll see. I'm not gonna worry about it now. I started watching Breaking Bad, but that's something that I watch. Wife's not involved in that. I watched the first episode and then I watched the second episode, a little bit of it. Could possibly be something that I might get into. Like, it may be something that you have to push through. This stage, to be honest, I'm not entirely sold on the idea of Breaking Bad. Maybe, maybe I can get into it, but I don't know. I can't see myself really watching it. It's not my type of series. But I'll give it. I'll watch the first series, the entire series, and we'll see where this goes. Like, I'm kind of torn into. It was like, let me explain it this way. It was like watching um, a couple of things. Like, I never bought into the characters, so because I didn't buy into the characters, I struggle to understand why I need to watch Breaking Bad. So that's really all I'm saying. I did. Anyways, but so Battlestar Galactica. That's the only thing I'm watching at the moment. Um, Anything I want to revise watching? I'm looking at my DVDs, and I have like a ton of stuff that I need to take care of on this table that I have here. My goodness. Before I show any of the DVDs, I need to take care of that first. But I do think Fringe. I haven't started watching Fringe. Fringe is something that I can watch probably next. There were a couple of other series I purchased off of eBay. The thing about when I buy stuff off of eBay, like I never know really what I'm gonna get. I like the fact that it's a surprise for me. A couple of them were um, interesting, by the way. A couple of them were like teenage coming of age type stories. I'm definitely past that. Maybe with Haven, I'll watch it. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, she's still too young in any case. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think there was anything that I bought recently that's particularly worth watching, other than Fringe. Fringe only had like what 4 or 5 series, so yeah, that's something that I may get into. But yeah, going back to the eBay stuff. Sorry, I branched out a bit too far. The eBay stuff. What I like about it is the fact that it's always a surprise to me. I like the fact that I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And some of them turned out to be pretty good. There are a couple of them where I had a look at it and I just shook my head. What was I thinking? Um, the VHS machine is looking good. So my VHS number of VHS tapes have been on the increase, and I'll see how that goes. But for the most part, I I need to sit down and watch a couple of series. See, here's the other thing. I don't really have time to watch all the things that I end up with. I kind of see this as a retirement uh, type of something I can watch when I'm retired and no longer have to watch everything online because I have the time to sit down, watch a movie, and so on. So that's kind of where my head is at. Otherwise, I can't think of really anything interesting other than me figuring out why I'm only getting 136 views on a video that took me an hour to make when I am used to getting like at least 1,200, 1,500 views. So that to me, I think I figured out. And I think I'm kind of okay with the direction this is going. I want to go here. So that's the video. That one there. By the way, I still haven't downloaded the YouTube Studio app on my phone. I prefer the Safari, the web page. It's just I like it more. I have the application on the iPad, the one that Haven stepped on, the one that she shattered the screen. I just haven't. So I've got the YouTube app on it, and to be honest, there are a couple of things that I like about it. Like those summaries, I'll post one or two of them every now and then, but for the most part, I don't post uh, too much about it. But yeah, that was really it for today. Like a quick update, Sunday update before the week starts. This week, I'm thinking, so I still have these records that I haven't touched. I'm thinking of doing like a mini series, music my dad loved, that I uh, inherited a love for. Bread. You, you guys would have seen this a couple of weeks back. I've had it for probably a month. I haven't opened it. This is probably close on 2 months that I haven't looked at. So I need to open it and listen to it. And then Stranger Things, I still haven't opened it. So I need to get my I need to get a system going where I cut the long format videos and the short format videos. My intention this week going forward, like, this is going to be a bold projection. My intention for this week will be to put a short every day on the table, like the YouTube table, put a short every day on YouTube, and then minimum 2 long format videos, longer format videos. My videos aren't particularly long. They're like 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, if that long. Um, so I'll do that, 2, possibly 3, and we'll see how many times we go live. I'm thinking, going live at night could be therapeutic, where you just talk, talk about your day. You just talk general information more than anything else. So I'm thinking possibly a couple of live sessions this week. I doubt it'll be from here. It'll possibly be where I edit, or where I do my research, or somewhere there. We'll figure it out. Like, we don't have to figure it out tonight. Also, from the beginning, when I started the video, or when I started this YouTube channel, I had a goal in mind to never ever have YouTube feel like a job. So if I feel like it's becoming too much for me, the live sessions, then I'll just stop doing them for a bit, like a week or so. I think the month of August, I did not have any real massive amounts of well, I think July and August, now that I think about it, I didn't really spend a lot of time making videos and doing stuff. I was making shorts, a couple of them, and I'm not convinced that it grew the channel in any shape or form. Um, I'm working on a plan, because I'm starting to see like certain rhythms develop, and that's where the the I'm not gonna have a drink uh, on YouTube anymore, with sitting down, just talking to the camera and having a spot of whiskey. I'm not doing that anymore, because of the fact that I feel it's negatively affecting my growth. And if the point of the channel is to grow the channel and to um, take it a little bit further than what it is, my intention is still to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. And it's not about being monetized. It's about having the benefits of a channel that's monetized. $100 a month, that's something I can give to charity. And I'm not, the point isn't the money. The point that I'm making is reaching the achievement doing that. So I've got a couple of things in the back of my head of what I want to do, where I see this going, um, and we're going to take it from there. I have a schedule planned for this week, and we'll see how close we can get to it. I thought this was going to be like a 5 minute live session. My apologies. We're already at 20 minutes. The funny thing is, once you start going and just talking and like unpacking your headspace, you can possibly talk for hours. So the intention is not that. So I'm gonna call it there. If anybody has any questions, please go right ahead. Drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I do specifically enjoy the comments on the shorts. There were a ton of comments from me pronouncing and spelling Andrew Eldridge incorrectly to so many things, and I appreciate every comment. Thank you. Um, so I'm going to call it. It is 6:18, 21 minutes later. Have a good one, guys. Take care.